Alright guys, so we went to the truck stop, we got all showered and smelling good for the imaginary woman out here. We got both the videos uploaded and we're going to bed. It is currently 3:30 in the morning Eastern time, and we got to be at this place by 4, and I looked and it's 2 hours and we got to stop and get gas, so we're gonna figure it's 2.5 hours. So we'll need to leave there by like 1 o'clock, I'd say. So that gives us about it's almost 4, so like 9 hours of sleep. So we'll be chilling, we'll be fine. We'll probably get like 8 hours of sleep. I need to get back to getting 8 hours of sleep, because like they say you spend a lot of your life sleeping, and if you figure that you spend a third of your day sleeping and do the rest, you know, whatever, it's probably better than sleeping 11 hours a day. So we're gonna get up in the morning, we're gonna get rolling, and we'll probably be back here again tomorrow night. Well, we lied. We slept way too long. I don't know if I said it, but welcome back guys, welcome back to another daily trucking vlog. It is Jay, and yeah, we got to get fuel, and the nearest to Love's is 50 miles or 50 minutes along my route, so we should have enough fuel to drive the 40 miles or whatever. But yeah, so we're headed on to the delivery point, and then we gotta go to New Jersey, and then we're probably gonna end up here again tonight. I think we'll have enough time to get there and back, because we got a full 11 hours on our recaps, so should be okay. It's kind of cool that they laid new concrete though. Should have made it a scale. So there's no scale here. Go. We're out of Mechanicsburg Yard. We're gonna continue on the rest of the way to our delivery. Guys, we made it to the Love's, 30 miles down the road. We really did not put a dent in our fuel tank at all. So I feel like I probably could go like another 300-400 miles before I really needed to get fuel, but I'm gonna get fuel now because might as well. They have a McDonald's here, but then there's like a Burger King across the street, but I don't want to hog up the fuel island that long. So I guess we're just gonna have to have McDonald's. It's okay, just not as, I don't know, there's parking, but I don't really have the time. Like, I literally can only take 30 minutes here, that's it. Any longer than 30 minutes, I'm gonna be late for the delivery. So, and who knows how long it's gonna take to even get fuel started. Let's see, is this pump open? Yes, okay, cool. It's so weird in a semi when you have to turn into like stuff like this, because you're not driving your tractor, you're driving your trailer. And so you really like, see, that's like, that was perfect. Like going that wide and cutting over, that was perfect. Like, you know, I'm perfectly straight in here, all that stuff. But I don't even need def, right? So I filled up def, filled up that. I'm to a quarter of a tank on my fuel, 3/4 on def, so I'm just gonna get diesel, because this will probably get down to a quarter of a tank when this gets back down to a quarter of a tank, and then I'll get gas or def then. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and get the fuel. Well, we got some fuel. We got more than some fuel. It was $810, which I'm a company driver, so I don't have to pay for that, but still a lot of money. That's like right now, you know, like I probably fill up like twice a week, and it's probably about $1,400 a week. I kind of want to say that they're spending more money on fuel than me driving this dang thing. So, but we'll be there at 3:55, so we'll get there before 4 o'clock. Just perfect timing, because you don't want to get there too early, because if, say like you check in at 3:30, right, and you're scheduled for 4 o'clock, well, if they don't get you until 4 o'clock, you can't withdraw detention pay, but at least they know you're there, so then they can try to work you in better. But if you get there right at 4 o'clock and say there's normally a half-hour wait before they can even get you a dock, well, then that half hours would actually go towards your detention pay and get you closer to that 2-hour mark. And so it's kind of pointless to get there early unless you know for sure this place can unload you early. But we'll have to see. It's Sunday, so I don't even know like why they're unloading people on Sunday. Most places aren't open on Sunday. So if I get there and they're closed, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed. Like, actually more than kind of, like really disappointed. But like someone told me in the comments, he said, just relax, take a breath. So maybe I'll do that. All right guys, so we're getting close to the shipper. Sadly, the speed limit on this road is 55. So looks like, oh, there's a big Adidas warehouse. Maybe I should go get me some new shoes. But we're gonna be right on time. It's currently 3:49, and it's due at 4 o'clock. So, and we only have like 2 miles. So we'll be there like right 5 minutes prior to the scheduled appointment time, which is pretty decent. Normally you want to be there a little bit earlier, but I mean, if they have it actually scheduled and they're ready for me, they'll have a dock as soon as I get there. Like they'll be like, this dock's yours, you know, like they have it reserved for me. But that doesn't seem to be the case the majority of the time. Even when I have appointments, I still gotta wait a while. So it is what it is. I was telling Colby, just trucking around, when I'm going home, I'm gonna go to Best Buy and I'll probably pick up a secondary GoPro and a new like a tripod, so I can like, oh, we need to slow down a little bit more. A tripod so I can have like the camera mounted out behind the semi, and then I'll get like a mic, so you're not hearing the GoPro audio, you'll be hearing the audio from the microphone, which I know the GoPro audio is pretty decent, but like if I have the GoPro on the tripod or like even on my mirror, you guys aren't going to be able to hear what I'm saying. So if I had like a, you know, mic attached to my shirt that I could like talk to you guys and you could hear it, it'd work a lot better. But we're gonna have to check in here in a second. I know you guys have been asking for like me to not cut the film as much, so we'll just kind of sit here and kind of talk. Hopefully it doesn't get too repetitive or annoying. But yeah, there's like not a lot going on today. After we get done here, we get unloaded, we're gonna deadhead, which means empty trailer over to New Jersey, and then we should have a drop and hook over there. Hopefully the load number's right, so I can just get the load right away. But we need to take this exit right here. And I hate exits that are like 25 miles an hour, man. That like really slows you down. Like they didn't need to make it the way they did. Like, cause they made it like a, you'll see here in a second. I saw it on the GPS. I'm gonna sneeze. But they made it like this. Like you could have just made it up there, but oh my goodness, we gotta slow down a little bit more. Come out wide and get as close as we can to this curb without actually taking the curb out. We're good to go. And then you want to get as close to this yellow line. There's no reason to cross that yellow line there, just because there's plenty of room. They know there's a lot of trucks coming through this way, so they definitely built that intersection for semis to make that turn. Some of these places, like, not like this place, but some of these places, is this even to the right place? Why? That is not, it's like telling me to like make a U-turn. 0.4 miles. That ain't right. Are we going the right way? I guess we're gonna follow this thing. I can't remember the address. Hopefully this is right. Because I don't know why this GPS, oh, well, it didn't load right. What the heck? So hopefully this one's right. It says, I don't know what's going on, dude. This one says we still have another 5 miles. Dude, what in the world? No, that navigation was terrible. Like on here it shows the spot, but do we pass it? Are we not supposed to be going this way? I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh, I'm getting nervous. Okay, there we go. Now it updated us to the, what is this thing telling me? Oh my gosh, I was supposed to turn back there. Oh Lord. I mean, I'm not getting any no truck things, so we might be all right. But oh my gosh, why did this thing not tell me? I don't know, maybe it did and I didn't see it. But we're gonna have to follow our other GPS and hope we don't come across a low clearance bridge. missed our turn somewhere, so yeah, there's no way I'm turning down that road, trucker path. Come on. So it looks like we need to turn right here. Hopefully we can go this way, dude. Ooh, I'm kind of stressed right now, I'm not gonna lie. Oh God, please wait for me, GMC. Please wait. Dude, this is not good at all. At all, dude. This is not good. And that's a bad sign right there, because that tree's not really cut out for trucks, and this line looks really low. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of stressed right now, I ain't gonna lie, guys. If we see a no truck sign, we're like screwed. Hopefully this bridge is big enough. It looks like it is. Okay, good. I think I missed my turn back there. That's on me. But hopefully these know like the right way to get back without coming across a low clearance bridge, because if that happens, I'm kind of screwed. Like, there's no way I can make a U-turn here. Yeah, this is not good. Oh boy. So we got to go back the way we came from, and now we're gonna be late. So that's great. See, this is kind of sketch, dude. I hate when stuff like this happens. You miss your turn. And I'm hoping if I pull all the way up and that light's still red, I can not have my trailer hanging out of the intersection, because that, dude. I can't believe I missed my turn. I wasn't looking. I figured it was further. Whoops. Rookie trucking mistake right there, guys. That is a rookie trucker mistake right there. I should have known better. But nowhere, it didn't tell me to turn anywhere, so that's why I was confused. I don't think it did. Like, I was looking, and it just didn't tell me to turn. We're really gonna have to come out to like up here and just hope cars get over. Okay, we got a green light, so we're good. Talk about being stressed. I'll have to go back and watch the footage and see if I missed my turn or if it just didn't tell me where to turn, because that's definitely on me. I thought it was weird when it was telling me to make that U-turn right there. I was like, what in the world? But now we got to get back onto this road, which looks like these people have to yield, so we have the right of way. Is this even the way we came from? I don't think it is. I think this is a different road. Yeah, it's different. Oh, dude. Well, you guys are getting that long non-cut footage that you've been requesting. Hopefully I can make this turn here, dude. Like, I always get sketched out on these U-turns unless they're like off-ramps, because they can be like super tight. There's no sign saying no trucks make U-turns, so, I mean, I guess we're gonna do it. We're just gonna have to really pay attention, because it looks kind of narrow. Motor vehicles only. I mean, this is a motor vehicle, but I don't know. Hopefully that would have said no trucks. I mean, this is definitely wide enough for a semi. This isn't a low clearance bridge, so I mean, I guess we'll probably be all right. Dude, like, you guys don't even know how much stress I have right now. So where is this place even at? Yeah, so it looks like I was supposed to turn, but I could have sworn it did not tell me to turn there. But I'm glad I had this GPS going, because that wanted to make me turn down some like streets that I did not feel comfortable with turning down, and that is like really not something you want to do. Like, One time I'm gonna go get a Garmin tonight. One time I went to this one place and it had me like go this back way. Well, it turns out there was like a main road I could have just went down the whole time, and it was really scary. Like that was some tight turns. Like I had to take up both lanes, and like all the people in their houses were like staring at me like, what is this guy doing, you know? But all right, we should be able to get it now, hopefully. Yeah, I'm like stressed. It feels good to be back on like a 2-lane road that's like somewhat of an interstate. But oh, dude, that's when like your stress levels just go through the roof, you know? I don't know. I don't even know what that sign was meaning, motor vehicles only, because there was plenty enough room for a semi, and so I kind of figured it was okay because there was no signs that said no semis, you know? But okay, exit 164, so we gotta take this one right here. That could have been really bad if I didn't have that one on. Because I know Trucker Path is like trying to find you the shortest route, but some of these routes are not stuff you want to take a 80-foot vehicle down. Like sometimes it's really hard to make maneuvers in an 80-foot vehicle. But all right, we're gonna pay attention to the GPS this time, guys. So if I get quiet, it's because of that. Dude, I'm gonna be so happy to like be in that dock, you know? Like that's gonna be like the real thing that like gets rid of my stress, because I'm kind of like through the roof right now with this stress. But I probably should have turned down that one road I saw, but it was like, you know, it said whatever. So yeah, it is what it is. At least we didn't like go through any low bridges or make any stupid turns, you know. All the roads we went down were decent to drive down. Dude, came in too fast for this again. All right, like I said, come out wide. No, see, it wants me to go straight. I wasn't supposed to make that right there. That's where I messed up. I was not supposed to make that right. That is where I messed up. Okay, because I was like, it did not tell me to turn at any point. Well, I made a turn just assuming I was supposed to turn there because of the Adidas place and all that, but I wasn't supposed to. So that's on me. That's really on me, man. Could have been bad. Some places, you know, you go too far and there's nowhere to turn around. I don't even know how they like recover a semi from a place like that where there's like nowhere to turn around. Like I'm guessing you have to drop your trailer and like go through all that crap. No cars from that direction. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. Now we need to look for the Chewy truck entrance. DHL. So I guess I didn't even need to turn there. I guess the Adidas place is over here. There's Chewy up there. Okay, good. We finally made it to this place, dude. That was crazy. This is gonna be a long clip, but this is what you guys been asking for, you know? Don't cut the clips as soon as I can, you know? So, I'm thinking there's probably gonna be somewhere to check in up here. I probably would have failed my DOT test right there because I impeded traffic when I came out wide, but it is what it is. I think this is where we enter. Yeah, receiving right here. All right, guys, I'm gonna check in. All right, so we gotta drop this trailer, which is no fun. I hate doing that. And then I gotta park next to that other bobtail over there. We're dropping it in door 120. Right there. I think we might be able to kind of like set up a straight back here in a way. Let's see. No, we're gonna go down and make a U-turn somewhere. Be a lot easier. I think we might be able to do it here. Oh Lord. I mean, I probably could have done that. So stock 120. I guess we're gonna try to set it up like a 45 in a way, I guess, because I really do a lot of 90s, and 90s kind of suck, I'm not gonna lie. So I can't remember how you really set them up. You like come here and then you go hard right like this, and then after a little bit you want to cut it back left like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's actually pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. Gotta get our window down left, and there's like too many yellow lines there. What the heck? So we cut it just a little bit too hard there. We actually set that up pretty good, guys, I ain't gonna lie. No, we need to go a little bit to the left, it looks like, because I can't see the dock door in the other mirror. So we'll get it over that way, and then we'll have to pull up, but I want to go back just a little bit more if I can. I don't know, something's catching me there, so we need to pull up. I think we need to pull up to the left. There we go. Oh, now we did too much. That was way too much. Okay. Go to the right a little bit. Cut it back left. Just kind of work it back that way. We're still not straight. There we go. Jeez, lay off the brakes there, bud. Oh. This kind of sucks. There we go. That's pretty good. We can tell that we're just a little bit off, but there we go. Now we're pretty much straight there. It doesn't look like this place has any door rippers, so it doesn't have to be perfect. He said they'd call me once they get me unloaded. Are we back? I think we're all the way back, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this trailer, and we're pretty straight, so I'll check it in the back. Hopefully we're not here for too long. 1, 2, we want to make sure our wheel's straight pulling out of this. I dropped my airbag, so the trailer should already be on the ground. Yep. But on here it's looking like it's supposed to be a drop and hook, but I knew it was a live unload, so we're just gonna have to wait and then see how far we are away from the place we're supposed to go next. We'll go there tonight for sure, and we should have enough time to make it back to Mechanicsburg, because we literally only drove like 2 hours. So if we drive another 2 hours to get to that place, and then we drive another 4 hours to get back, that's only 8 hours of driving for the day, which is gonna be a late night. It's already 3 o'clock, and depending on how long they take to unload, this is where we're supposed to park. It's so weird because once you don't have a trailer, like for me it's easy to like realize that I don't have a trailer, so I don't need to go crazy with like maneuvers and stuff, you know, like which way the wheel needs to go, because I've driven a car my whole life. But yeah, all right, we'll let you guys know. It's currently 4:16 here right now, so we'll see what time we get over to the other place, or what time we're done unloaded here. From what I saw is this place is closed. They close at 4 p.m. every day, and it's already 4 o'clock. So it may not be till tomorrow morning till we can go get this, but the good news is if they don't take too long to unload, we can probably get close and try to find somewhere that nearby that has parking for the night and shut down and go get it first thing in the morning, and then we'll have to wake up earlier for sure. All right, guys, we just got the call that our trailer was ready, and it's been unloaded. And since that place isn't open, I was trying to look for places to park along the route, and there's nothing. So I'm probably gonna be stopping at a rest area tonight, and that's not gonna be very fun because rest areas aren't very nice. And yeah, but here's our empty here, so we're good to hook back up to that thing. And then we gotta check out with the guard and get our bills back. We gotta make sure the trailer lifts a little bit when we back under it. Yep, there we go, it's back. Oh, okay, it shifted over, we're good. So we're gonna get out and hook up to it. It's raining, so otherwise I would hook up to it on camera, but it's raining, so I don't really want to do that. So the game plan from here, headed to the destination, is we're literally gonna pull into every single rest area and hope we can make a parking spot or find a parking spot. I've never really parked on like a on-ramp or an off-ramp from a rest stop, especially to shut down for the night. But I don't think we really have much of a choice today. There's like no parking anywhere. So I wish they were open. Maybe I'll call dispatch and see. Maybe I should do that, but online it says they're open from 7 to 4, but it's a drop and hook, so maybe they have like a 24-hour guard and maybe we can just go the rest of the way in. So I'm gonna call dispatch real quick and see what's up. So I called dispatch and they said that the place is 24-hour pickup. So we're gonna go down there and hopefully they're actually know that it's a 24-hour drop and hook, and you know, they're just not saying that. So we got about 2 hours and 9 minutes till we make it to the place for pickup. And then after that, we're gonna try to make it back to Mechanicsburg for the night. And then tomorrow, we may push it all the way through. I don't know, we'll have to see how far it is. If it's below 600, like if it's like 570, we'll probably drive all the way to the place in Illinois it's going to, but I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's probably a little bit higher than 600, so we probably have to stop one more day and then drop it Tuesday. Yeah, drop it Tuesday, and then they'll probably just get me home. I might go home early, I don't know, we'll see. It just depends. Sometimes I've gone home like 3 days early. Like I've had home time scheduled and they got me back 3 days early, then I just go home, and I was like, well, I can't use my home time days because like I need to be home for this specific date, so I can't start it early. He's like, don't worry about it, I won't take home time days away from these days. So I was like, oh, okay, sounds good. So I got an extra 3 days at home and was only supposed to be home for 3 days, but I ended up being home for 6 days, and it didn't take any of my extra home time away. So I think I got about 7 days of home time built up right now, and I'm gonna be home for 5. So when I come back out on the road, I'll have 2 extra days built up already, and then probably be out another 5 weeks. And then when I go home from that, then I'll probably just stay home 5 days again, because I would like to keep like at least a safety net of like at least 2 days. That way if I need to go home for something important, which I know you can go over your home time, but then you hold a negative balance, and that's just so much harder to like build up. Like if you have like negative 10 days, you won't be positive until 70 days go by, which is a long time. So you'd have to be out on the road for like over 2 months just to like get back to 0, and then at least another month to go home for just 4 days, you know? So it's kind of sucks, but it is, you know, it's their offer, and so you just got to do the best you can to make sure you don't go negative. So we just crossed into New Jersey. I didn't see any signs. Well, we just crossed into New Jersey, or we're getting super close, but this stuff is so beautiful. Yeah, we're in New Jersey. Like look at this like rock formation here, and then like there's a lake off to the side. Like dude, this is sick. Like I don't even think the West Coast was this pretty. Like you had like mountains everywhere, but you didn't have like water and mountains, except this one spot in Washington. Oh, look at all those people chilling out over there. Ooh. Wow, this is beautiful. I don't know, Trucker Path's trying to argue with me. The tablet's telling me to go this one way. The tablet's only 67 miles, but Trucker Path keeps telling me to turn around and go back the other way. But the way Trucker Path wants me to go is 100 miles. So I'm like, I'd rather drive 70 miles than 100 miles. But I think the reason Trucker Path's trying to get me to turn around is because it's really congested. Like, there's been a couple times we've been pretty much in standstill traffic going like 5 miles an hour. So I think Trucker Path like found me a route that had like no traffic jams. But yeah, this is beautiful. Like, I want to come out here sometime in my personal vehicle and like just spend like, oh, now we're in New Jersey. Okay, so we weren't quite in New Jersey yet. I thought we were though, because the miles were like counting upwards. Yeah, we were in New Jersey back there, but the sign just started. Because we're 2 miles into New Jersey now using the mile markers. But yeah, this place is beautiful. It's gonna get dark soon though. I hate when it gets dark because it's hard for you guys to see. I know it is. I need to get like some like LEDs on this thing, but I'm getting ready to team drive, I'm pretty sure. So I really don't want to buy them because, I mean, Derek hasn't called CFI yet to get it set up yet. I mean, I'm sure I could, but we'll have to see. I don't know. He said he's gonna wait till I go home on home time and then call them, so then they'll get him into Joplin and then I can go down to Joplin. But we'll just have to see how things work out. But New Jersey is really beautiful so far, and I'm gonna be really close to the ocean. And I've never seen the Atlantic Ocean before, I don't think. I do not think I have. I've seen the Pacific Ocean like multiple times, like probably 5 times in my life, but I don't think I've ever seen the Atlantic Ocean. So I wish it was closer so I could just like back my trailer into the water. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that, but all right, so we got another hour left. All right, guys, so we made it to the shipper. We dropped our empty. And so I got my bills and which trailer I need to go get. Well, I get over here to get to the trailer, obviously. And my trailer is blocked in by these 2 things. This is my trailer right here. So what this makes me... it just says Kohl's. I was like, I'm like, is it out of service? And I know with CFI equipment, I cannot pick these trailers up. And I definitely don't think there's a yard jockey here right now. There might be, I'm gonna have to go ask. But I cannot pick these trailers up with my truck because they're not owned by CFI and they don't want to be responsible. So that'd be a yard jockey duty. And so we're most likely gonna be staying here for the night because I don't think they have a yard jockey. But if they do, I'll be surprised. And if we have to shut down here, then I guess it is what it is, but we're probably still gonna stop in Mechanicsburg tomorrow because it's like 400 miles or something. So we gotta go find out what the word is. I haven't asked yet, obviously, but we're gonna go do that right now. All right, guys, well, that's gonna do it. He said there's no yard jockey, so we're stuck here till the morning. And then after that, we can roll out, but I am cutting this like really far. And he told me just to, I don't think there's overnight parking here, but he's like, that's on us. So just back under the trailer. See, dude, I'm so far off from that thing. Back under the trailer you brought in and just chill there till the morning and then have a yard jockey move those trailers for you so you can get out of here. He's pretty cool, man. I talked to him. He said he's gonna subscribe. So I think his name's Josh. I can't remember, dude. I'm so bad with names, but I think his name's Josh. So Josh, if you see this video, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Helps out a lot. I think we're actually gonna latch back on so we're not sticking out very far. Oh, dude, come on. I probably could back under there like that, but it's just kind of scary that far off. See if that did the trick. Yep, see it slide over? There we go, now we're latched. All right, guys, we're stopped for the day. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for future content. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
I hope you're not planning to waste my time. To my surprise, that was her reply. Now we vibe.